Hello, everybody. This is how I want to do it. Okay, yeah, I'll do it like this. Hello, everybody. Today I'll be making a another game on Python. It's a number guesser. So basically, the idea of the game is Python's gonna generate a random number, and you're gonna guess the number. So you're gonna say it's either 5, then Python's gonna say nope, it's 10. Or then yeah, so basically you Python gets a number, you guess a number, and then you win if you guess the same number as Python. And then even give you like for example, the amount of tries to guess the game. What's also good is that it can tell you from your guess if you're higher or lower than the number that you're aiming for. So that's very good. Okay. So let's code this up, okay? Give me a second. Let me open this. So that's on screen 2, okay? Screen 2, share that. Okay, cool. And then put myself big here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's start. Boom. Ba-da-da-da-da, boom. Okay, cool. So, this is my first time using a library. I'm not sure if it's a library, but I think it's a library. You know, we import shit, import what is this? TK Tinkers TK, you know, this stupid shit. Import something as PY. What was that again that I was looking? Import pandas as PY, you know, that kind of shit. Yeah, but yeah. First time I'm using a library, so I'm of course very excited. And the library I'm using is not one that you have to install or anything, it's on Python itself. So it's called random. So I guess it helps randomize number or whatever. I'm not sure the full breadth of what the library does. All I know is that the library works for me, and that's all I have to know. So that's good news. So let's go. So we'll use this library called random, and I'll start. So I'm gonna import random. Okay. So import random. Uh, Basically it's imported now. Okay. So basically, I also want to so just to make sure the numbers don't go crazy, because you can imagine a number can guess from whatever to whatever, I'm gonna allow the user to set a cap, okay? So basically it's like the highest number that it can go, okay? And then because no one's gonna, when I say guess a number, no one's typing in 3,666. Maybe they are. I can even say guess a number from 1 to 10. That'll be good. Hmm. Yeah, let's cap it at 10. Okay. So 10 will be the top of the range. So we'll say top, we'll create a variable called top of range equals input. So this is the user's going to input what they want the top of range. They're going to input what they want the top of the range to be. Type a number from 1 to 10. Super. Okay, cool. So basically, we want to now, I want to make sure that what the person inputs is actually a number. If it's not a number, I want to quit it because I've asked them for a number. So I'm going to say if top of range uh if top of range is digit, if top of range is digit, okay, cool. If top of range, then I want to change because what they type in, whatever you type in an input function is going to be a string. Okay, so I want to change the string into an integer so that we can start playing number guessing game. Okay, not string versus number guessing game. So we're gonna go with if top of range is a digit, then if the number that the person types is a digit, let's change that to an integer. So Python recognizes is a digit. We of course understand 25 is a digit when the person types in here, but Python doesn't know that. Okay, so we're gonna transform that into a digit. So input no. If top of range is digits, we're gonna say top. We're gonna transform top of range into a integer. Top of range is equal to should be double, eh? I think it should be double. It can be single. No, top of range is equal to int top of range. So you know that's how we transform top of range. That's how we transform the string into an integer, it's basically by passing it. Okay. And basically I want the number to be above 0. So I'll say put it here. If top of range, now I can use top of range because top of range will be the integer now. Top of range is greater than 0. No, less than, sorry. Its top of range is less than 0. We don't want to accept it. We want a number above 0, okay? So print please type a number above 0 next type. And we'll quit because now we obviously don't want to play, so we're quitting. Okay. Now of course now we have this. We also have to say what happens if it is a number. Okay. So we'll say else. No. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, if it is a number now, this is if it's less than 0. Now, if it is a digit, we'll pass it there. If it's not a digit, okay, what are we gonna say? Else. So this else is linked to this if, not this if. So if it is a digit, we'll transform it into an integer. If it's not a digit, so else we will print please type a number next time. Okay, so that's good. And then we'll quit it. If they don't type a number, we quit it as well. If they type a number below 0, we'll quit it. Yeah, cool. So now, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna set in place the random number that they've typed in, of course, and then we'll set this as a variable. Okay, so random number is equal to no. Yeah, no, could be random number is equal to random dot rand int. So rand int will allow us to select a range in between. So the range is going to be between 0. No, because I've asked him for 1. The range has to be between 1. Rand int will take the lower end and the high. If I say 1 to 10, rand int will take 1 to 10. If I say rand range will take 1 to 9. Okay, but for this one, I'm going to use rand int. It's easier. If I use rand range, then I'll just have to type in 111 here, which makes things complicated. I can use rand int and type in 110. Okay, so we set that as an upper range. But remember, I want the upper range to be what the user selects here. So I want the top range to be that. So I'm going to say the lowest can be 1, the highest can be whatever the person selects as top of range. But if I do this, or select a number from 1 to 10, if they set 11, they don't listen to the rules. I should put something in place that says, I said type a number from 1 to 10. Okay, so if I can just put it as an if function somewhere here, like if number is less than 0 and greater. I wonder if there's a and function. To be honest, I don't know if there's there. I'm just guessing. And greater than 10. Please type a number above 0. Or we consider or would make more sense. I don't know. First time I use this or function. Please type a number above 0 the next time. Above 0 or below 10 next time. Ideally, we don't want to give them, like if they type in 0, we can give 2 if functions actually. So if numbers, so we can actually do this. We can actually do this. Cool. Let's test it out. Let's go. Learn it. Decision learning is to put range, you know. Yeah. Okay. I want to give myself a space here. Type a number from 1 to 10. Now I'm just testing, okay? Type a number from 1 to 10, okay? 5. Perfect, okay? Now if I type a number be above 10, I made it work! Completely by luck. And then you type a number above 10? No. 6. Oh, okay. Below. Let's do it again. I made it work. Now let's do -1. Please type a number next. Oh, -1 is not seen as number. Basically, not great. I want less than or equal to. Okay, 0. I don't want to include 0 in my stuff. Me, I'm a dog. Oh, so that piece of code works. So now, okay. Of course, I was putting a random number, so I was doing the rand int function, which I basically had to take out. So basically, I'm gonna say random number is equal to random dot rand int. We're gonna set 0 to rand int will allow me to top of range. So I'm pointing it. So basically this top of range. Okay, perfect. Cool. Then we print random number. Okay, so this is where it prints the random number, and we must select if it's above or below. Okay, so it prints a random number. Please select number from 1 to 10. 2. I selected 10. It's 2. Sadly, I lost. Okay, let's go again. It's 5. It's 0. I lost against the computer. 1. It's 1. I won. 1, of course, I won because there's a hack to this game. So if it's the lower your top of range, the easier your number is to guess. Now I had a probability of literally 100% to guess it. If I type in 2, I have a probability of 50%. So I'll type in 2, probability of 50%, I should get it soon. 2, probability of 50%, I should get it soon. Who included zeros? Yeah, see, I got it now. Okay, so I guessed, yay. But yeah, okay, cool. So now it prints an random number, okay? Now we're going to be using some cool thing I learned today called a while loop. So basically what I'm going to be using a while loop for basically, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. Basically I'm going to be using a while loop to basically man, let me see. Let me read, give me a second. Yes. So basically, the only reason I'm using a while loop is I want to use a while loop to ensure that it doesn't end, until the game's ended. So basically, right now is, for example, let's say it says guess a number between 1 and 10. I say 5. Oopsie. It says guess a number between 1 and 10. I say 5. The game ends. I want to continue to guess it until I get it correct. And I want it to say, go again, try again, So that's what I'm using a while loop for. And then say, oh no, try again, you're a bit higher. Try again, you're a bit lower. Go up, go down, So that's what I want a while loop for. Okay, so we'll use a while loop here. So we'll use while true, while the condition is true, okay? True with a capital letter, as Mosh said. Mosh is the guy I started learning Python with on YouTube. Mosh is good for understanding the basics. Like, there's an hour-long Python course with Mosh that really helps. So you understand, it helps you understand what's the integer, variable, float, blah, 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 list, tuple, blah, 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 which I still don't know, but I don't need to know that just yet. I'm not using that, okay? So we go while loop, okay? I want to eat cereal. It's Ramadan, so yeah, I've been eating like crazy. Okay, cool. So we'll use a while loop, which indicates while everything in the while loop is true, okay? While true, okay? So what we'll do here is we'll introduce um we'll have the user make a guess again, okay? So basically this entire situation here, this entire situation here, basically. Yeah, basically. So we'll do this entire situation here. While true, if else, this else belongs here. It does it now. Does it really? Yeah, that belongs here. Okay. So while true, we want to introduce a user to make the guess again, okay? Because we have to do it within the while loop. So user, I'll introduce a variable called user guess. So user guess, I'll call it's an input function. So they must input something. Make a guess, okay? So this is where they make a guess. Make a guess. I say make a guess. It of course the guess has to be a digit, so then it'll pass through all of this, has to be between 1 and 10, it'll pass through this. Please type a number next time, okay? So it's all good. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, cool. Perfect. It all works here. So that's I got, okay? So now we can even go furthermore. Furthermore, 20 play, each of them get two, whatever. Okay, cool. It's a song, okay? If now we have to say if the user guess is actually equal, we have to say, well done, reward the guy, okay? So if user guess the variable, user guess is equal to the random number that we're selecting. So basically a random number, this one. Okay, random number, then print, we'll print, yes, we'll print, well done, mate. You know, I like using double quotation marks, so, well, done, mate. You got it. Well done, mate. You got it. Well done, mate. You got it. You got it going on. You got it, okay? So that's if. And then, of course, if it's not, so else, then else will say, like, try again, blah, 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 okay? So you got it, okay? So also with a while loop, there's a while loop is continuous, so it'll go forever. So to stop a while loop, we'll have to break it. It's like a quit function, but it's basically break, while break, okay? So what we want to do is actually here, if I'm thinking about breaking, okay? So if he gets it, the game must end. So how we do that is, if this is correct, then we'll just break this here, okay? We'll break the while loop here. And actually, if he doesn't get it correct, we want it to continue. Please type a number next time. Continue. And then I think, yeah, that should, please type a number next time. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we've got it. Yeah, continue. Then it's going to continue for any of these functions. Yeah, cool. Break. Okay. Um, yeah, well done, you got it. Then I want to nest two if functions here, but I also found that elif you can use if you don't want to nest two if functions, okay? So if you got it, yeah, good. But if you didn't get it, continue guessing. So I'll use an elif. User guess is if the user guess is greater than the random number, basically, then the number you've guessed. If it's greater than the random number, then we want to print you above the number. Okay, so print. Yeah, we can even go you above the number. You're slightly above the number. You're slightly above the number. So -1. Minus if user guess is random number -1, you just one below the number. You know, you can guide them like that. But too much guidance. If user guess is greater than the random number, yeah, yeah, above the number, above the number graph. Okay, cool. So we have that. If it's above, and then, oh man, I'm getting correct. Yeah, if it's above the number, and then alif can be followed by an else, else, uh, else print, else print. So if you're above the number, of course, you have to be below the number, so opposites. You're below the number. Okay, cool. And then, of course, that's good. Okay, so yeah, let's check out this code. 938. Yeah. 941. I live. Oh, type number 1 to 10. 5. So make a guess. Okay, so I've typed the number 1 to 10. But this is something where maybe we can fix it. Why is it showing the number here? Now we know what the computer's guessed, but let's pretend we can't see that. Then 24. If top of range is digits, and these are all user guesses now. Forgot. You know, that's the problem with copy pasting code. You must change the variables of code. That's huge. I got the keys here. Were you knocking on the bedroom door? Oh, okay, sorry. The wind shakes the door if you sleep with the thing open. So then the lock doesn't shake the door. Don't worry, I'm not locking Tracy yet. I have to justify something. Here's a guess. Oh, I'm trying to concede. Here's a guess. Here's a guess. Here's a guess. Okay, cool. Let's try it out. Try number from 1 to 5. Make a guess. Make a guess. I don't like it like that. I need to make a space there, but we'll just play with it. 6. You're above the number, bro. I was working. It's working. You're above the number. Let's go. 4. You're above the number, bruv. 3. Hold on, you got it. And the code exited. What? I made it. That's live. Okay. So the code works. That's good news. Okay. But now let's implement some sort of scoring system in okay. So it'll tell you how many guesses you got it in. Okay. So we'll introduce a variable called guesses. Guesses we'll introduce a variable called guesses. For now, it's assigned to 0. Okay. Then we want guesses to increment by 1 for every wrong thing you got, and then in the end it says you got it in this many guesses. Okay. So basically we can include it here. So it plays in the while loop. Guesses plus equal to 1. So every time you get it wrong in the while loop, it will tell you. And then in the end, we want to print You got it in plus. So now guesses is a number, so it's an integer. So we have to turn it to a string. And string. But actually, the print function, you don't even have to do this. You can do it with commas. You got it in guesses. You got it. You got it in that number of guesses. But you got it in that in the variable guesses. Guesses. You got it in tries. Okay, let's not use guesses. You got it in that many tries. Okay, let's check. Okay, type a number from 1 to 10. 5. So number is 5. Okay. So okay, so this is basically we've set the thing, and then yeah, okay, cool. And it sets it. Make a guess. I'll say 6. You're above the number, okay? I'm above the number, okay, 4. You're below the number. So 6.4 in between has to be 5. 5. Let's not include floats in here, otherwise we can go forever. 947. Tries is not defined. Oh, I'm thinking, why is it not telling? So now, you know, when we actually guess the number, it's supposed to execute and tell us, but I forgot to put this in as a string. Okay. So it makes sense. And then 1 to 10, 6. Make a guess. 8. You're above the number. 9. Okay, 4. 1. You're below the number. 5. You're below the number. 6. You got it in 5 tries. Well done, mate. You got it. You got it in 5 tries. You see? So we can actually print it here, actually. So this becomes almost done because we're like, well done, you got it in guesses tries. Okay. Have another one. Okay. 5. Make a number 6. You're above the number. 4. You're below the number. 5. Well done, mate. You got it in 3 tries. I'm proud of myself. I'm too good. But anyway, that's the code for the game, okay? I'll post this code on my GitHub. I finally set that up. And I'll link my GitHub so that we can actually go. Let's see, Joaquin. You wanna play my game? Make a guess. Let's see, make a guess. I don't like the way it's said. Let's make a guess, yeah. You wanna try my game, Kasich? You sure you don't wanna try it? Okay, catch you as boarding, yes. I fixed that. Good into chat. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining. If I wasn't recording, stop. Oh, I was recording.